This is a Galaxy 12-inch oscillating fan. Three speeds, presumably from the early 1980s. Fan's in really nice condition, with the exception of some light corrosion on the guard. I cleaned it up, so what you're seeing is not dust, that's the actual corrosion on the metal. Motor housing is in really nice condition, no cracks or anything like that. Base, no cracks. The sticker plate still looks really nice. Not much scratching or blemishing or anything like that. All the buttons are even and look good. I can't tell if that's black or like a really dark navy blue base. .37 amps. I think the model number on this is 2150, if I remember correctly. So yeah, fan's in really good shape, with the exception of a little bit of corrosion on the guard, and the badge is didn't really shine up as well as I was hoping it would have when I cleaned it up. I don't know, I might try something different on that. The thing about these badges is that, well, at least on this one I can tell it's at the point where I probably don't want to be scrubbing it. You can see where it's starting to wear thin, like in the corners there, and I'm worried that if I started to scrub this, the paint would probably just come right off, because that's like white plastic under there, or like whatever the natural plastic color is. That's just chrome painted on there, so you got to be careful about scrubbing that. It's at the point where I think it's going to start to fade off fairly quickly if I were to scour that at all, but it might still shine up nice with the, I don't know, Armor All or whatever. I'll have to look into it before I go and put something else on there. I just used like Dawn dish soap and water. That's all I cleaned it with. The blade cleaned up really nice. No scratches on the blade really. So this is, I think, as far as like the 80s oscillating table fans go, this is probably the most recognizable fan of all time. We'll go ahead and say that. These fans were around for a long time. There were very, very many of them produced. I've been wanting one of these fans for quite a while, but I refuse to buy one online. I refuse to buy one on eBay or anywhere, because I know that they're still pretty common. They're still out there. You could still find them if you're just patient and persistent with the thrift stores and the local whatever is in your area. You'll run into one sooner or later. And I have run into these quite a few times, but the fans that I've seen up until now have always been, there's always been some issue with them. They're either busted up, or oscillations doesn't work, or there's always been some issue. This is the first one that I found locally that is in really solid condition. It was super dusty and the motor was packed full of dust, but that's not a problem. It has 4 clips. I'm not sure. I think the 16-inch fans came with 6 clips. I'm not sure about the 12-inch. This one has 4, but a couple of them don't really fit very tight. Doesn't seem to matter. The cage doesn't rattle, so I'm good with that. Anyway, here's high speed. Jeez. Also, here's the plug. I've done that before. This is not the first time that I've made that gaffe. But yeah, here's the plug that I will be plugging in right now. And without further delay, here is the high speed. Medium. Very recognizable motor sound. Of course, these fans just move a ton of air on just about any speed. And we'll go to the low speed. It even has that motor hum on the low speed. Turn on the oscillation. Has a little bit of a cord crinkle sound when it turns all the way to the left. Oscillation runs pretty smooth. Very solid, smooth running fan. Found this one at the local antique mall. It's kind of hiding from me on the floor. It was sort of pushed under a table. Had a pretty good price on it. Not thrift store prices, but pretty good price. It was 30 bucks I think I paid for it, which is still more than anybody should really have to pay, but being in this good a condition, I decided that was worth it. And for our spin down. Thank you for watching.